Hey everyone, and welcome back to Ripped Rehash. Today I'm going to be starting a new series doing Dragon Age Origins. I've definitely played this game before. I have not played the third one, and I was going to, but I didn't have all the context in my head to know like how to proceed. And I get really into the RP in these kind of games, so I'm trying to do this the right way from beginning to end. I gotta turn the volume down a little bit here. This is my first time using the Elgato capture card. Where's the stream? Is the stream not showing up? Try typing it in. Stream not showing up. Okay, good. Good. Alright, well this is my first time with the Elgato capture card. I've noticed that there is a 1 second delay, so I'm going to react to things about a second before they happen on screen. Sorry about that, I'm not quite sure how to fix that yet. There's a delay? Do you mean like from the chat window to what I see, or? Like, is this something I need to fix, or is this like normal stream delay kind of stuff? Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and start a new game here. Gonna be doing Dragon Age Origins. Okay, cool. Thanks, everyone. I'm actually going to mute my mic for the cinematics.
The Chantry teaches us that it is the hubris of men which brought the Darkspawn into our world. The mages had sought to usurp heaven, but instead, they destroyed it. They were cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption. They returned as monsters, the first of the Darkspawn. They became a blight upon the lands, unstoppable and relentless. The Dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall, and from the deep roads, the Darkspawn drove at us again and again, until finally we neared annihilation. Until the Grey Wardens came. Men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings. The Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness, and prevailed. It has been 4 centuries since that victory, and we have kept our vigil. We have watched and waited for the Darkspawn to return. But those who once called us heroes have forgotten. We are few now, and our warnings have been ignored for too long. It may even be too late. For I have seen with my own eyes what lies on the horizon. Maker, help us all.
All right. Well, I'm always glad to have you, Proof, when we got you. Okay. So my character, I'm going to try to play this as close to what I had, like, geez, 10 years ago as I can. Because I want to get this all the way into Dragon Age Inquisition as accurately as what I had before, basically. That's my goal here. So I was a male. I was a human. I was a rogue. And that's the only option from there, so I'm a human noble. And my name, it was Ryland, but I kind of like Roland better. Should I stick with Ryland or Roland? I'm kind of thinking Roland because I'm reading The Dark Tower right now, and Roland of Gilead is kind of like in my head. But I don't know. And is Roland with 2 L's or... Let's Google it. R-O-L-L-A-N-D. Yep, that's correct.
Greetings.
Okay, what presets do we have? I mean, I'm still kind of phlegmy from the endoscopy on Friday. If I remember right, I had him kind of looking like the way I do with shorter hair. I like that. That seems about right. Skin tone, no, not sunburned. Don't want him to be too fair-skinned. I mean, the darker shades just come off as, like, sunburned colors. There is a cat in the background. His name is Alphonse, and out of the 5 cats, he's the one that hates it the most when I come in here to stream. He wants me to play with the laser pointer with him all day. Let's see. Maybe complexion also adds to this? No, that just makes him old. Man, it just doesn't look right. Maybe it's his whole face shape. Hair. No. I like that. Beard. I don't remember if I had him having a beard or not. No, that looks more like something I would have done. More of like a dark brown. That kind of looks a little too black of hair, but that's more red. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with that one. It's more accurate than what I can remember. Eyebrows. I think that's fine. Stubble. No stubble. Clean shaved. Eyes. I always get bad at these things. Because I get too self-conscious about it. Those were the ones that he came with. We're sticking with those. I think slightly bigger eyes seem alright. Oh, I kind of like that. Eye height. I don't think there's anything wrong with the height of his eyes. Alright, nose shape. Oh, that looks much better already. Yeah. Get with that. Sure. Man, I'm really bad at determining that stuff. Why can't I mess around with the mouth and cheeks and jaws? Why are those not options? Is it because I chose a preset? Lame. Okay. Well... hair... Okay, we got that. Beard is that one. Blackish. Eyes. I think we went with that last one for shape, although that didn't look right anymore. That one? That looks goodish. I don't even know. I get so self-conscious about this part. Eye height. He just doesn't look right, does he? I think I've got the right nose shape right off the bat. No, I like that one a little bit better on him. Why can't I do the mouth all of a sudden? What changed so that I can't do those? I think he looked better before. Ah, crap. I don't remember what eye color you had. Oh, I like that though, the hazel. He should have a different skin tone though. I think the ears are fine. Neck thickness. Kind of like that. Alright, what do you guys think? I know that took like forever, but I think I like him now.
No, it is gone.
How do you do?
I like that one.
Greetings. Well, that didn't work.
Greetings. Charmed, I'm sure. Greetings.
How do you do?
Thanks, Proof.
Damn, lost the spell. Not even a scratch. Coming through.
There we go. I have found my dude. Wait, edit name. Why is it Aiden? Man, I could have gone through all that work for nothing. I am gonna do Ryland. Ryland Koosland. There we go. Now that is a Grey Warden. Oh, man. Okay, so... Con is important. Dex, I'm tempted to just, like, max that out right away. But Con is also important. Thinking D&D stats. Coercion. I only get one skill. What is this? I think coercion is probably... Yeah. Okay, there's a lockpicking one. Let's do that one. And dual weapon fighting. And normal difficulty. Alright, that only took like forever. Why is my connection crappy? There it went. Oh, I see what the problem is here. That ought to help the stream out.
For generations, your family, the Kooslands, has stewarded the lands of Highever, earning the loyalty of your people with justice and temperance. When your country was occupied by the Orlesian Empire, your father and grandfather served the embattled kings of your land. Today, your elder brother takes up House Koosland's banner in service to the crown, not against the men of Orlais, but against the bestial darkspawn rising in the south.
I trust then that your troops will be here shortly.
I expect they will start arriving tonight, and we can march tomorrow. I apologize for the delay, my lord. This is entirely my fault.
No. The appearance of the Darkspawn in the south has us all scrambling, doesn't it? I only received the call from the king a few days ago myself. I'll send my eldest off with my men. You and I will ride tomorrow just like the old days.
True, but we both had less grey in our hair then, and we fought Orlesians, not monsters.
At least the smell will be the same. I'm sorry, Pup, I didn't see you there. Hal, you remember my son?
I see he's grown into a fine young man. Pleased to see you again, lad.
He does look good. Alright, he's brought here for a reason. I'm gonna say he's pretty good with his formalities. And you, Arlhow.
My daughter Delilah asked after you. Perhaps I should bring her next time.
Ooh, yes. Oh yeah, Dragon Age is awesome. Started Origins, play through all the DLC, and Dragon Age 2 and all the DLC, and I'm not sure about Inquisition yet because I haven't played it, but I've heard very good things. That's why I'm replaying all of it, is because I want to start off Inquisition right. Anyway. Oh, Delilah is a bit younger than I am? Yeah. Not playing a pedo.
As you get older, those years make less difference. A lesson often hard won.
I doubt he'll be receptive, Hal. My fierce boy has his own mind these days, make her bless his heart.
As uniquely talented as his father, I'm sure.
At any rate, Pup, I summoned you for a reason. While your brother and I are both away, I'm leaving you in charge of the castle.
Tempted to do the I want to go to Tashi Station and pick up some power converters option. I'll do my best, Father.
Now, that's what I'd like to hear. Only a token force is remaining here, and you must keep peace in the region. You know what they say about mice when the cat is away, yes? There's also someone you must meet. Please, show Duncan in.
It is an honor to be a guest with
I've got Duncan's haircut.
Your lordship, you didn't mention that a Grey Warden would be present.
Duncan arrived just recently, unannounced. Is there a problem?
Of course not. But a guest of this stature demands certain protocol. I am at a disadvantage.
We rarely have the pleasure of seeing one in person, that's true. Pup, Brother Aldous taught you who the Grey Wardens are, I hope.
They defeated the Darkspawn a long time ago.
Not permanently, I fear.
Without their warning of the Darkspawn rising now, half the nation could have been overrun before we'd had a chance to react. Duncan is looking for recruits before joining us and his fellow Wardens in the south. I believe he's got his eye on Sir Gilmore.
If I might be so bold, I would suggest that your son is also an excellent candidate.
Honor though that might be, this is one of my sons we're talking about.
I'd rather like that idea, Father.
I've not so many children that I'll gladly see them all off to battle. Unless you intend to invoke the right of conscription.
Have no fear. While we need as many good recruits as we can find, I've no intention of forcing the issue.
Pup, can you ensure that Duncan's requests are seen to while I'm gone?
But of course.
In the meantime, find Fergus, and tell him to lead the troops to Ostagar ahead of me.
Where is Fergus?
Upstairs in his chambers, no doubt. Spending some last moments with his wife and my grandson. Be a good lad and do as I've asked. We'll talk soon.
Oh, I will say too, Proof Noobs, that I would recommend playing it on a game console as opposed to on PC. The controls are just, in my opinion, better on a game console than they are on PC. Although you can do some pretty cool mods and stuff on the PC version, so it's, I guess, really up to your own personal experience, but that's my advice. Okay.
There you are. Your mother told me the Terran had summoned you, so I didn't want to interrupt.
And hello to you, Sir Gilmore.
Pardon my manners, my lord. It's simply that I've been looking all over the castle for you. I fear your hound has the kitchens in uproar once again. and is threatening to leave.
Did the dog get into the larder again?
No matter how the maids try to keep him out, he always finds a way in. You know these Mabari hounds. They listen only to their master. Anyone else risks having an arm bitten off.
He knows better than to hurt anyone.
I'm not willing to test that. You're quite lucky to have your own Mabari warhound, you know. Smart enough not to talk, my father used to say. Of course, that means he's easily bored. Nan swears he confounds her just to amuse himself. At any rate, your mother would have me accompany you until the matter is settled, shall we?
To the kitchen!
Just follow the yelling. When Nan's unhappy, she makes sure everyone knows it.
Alright, and one thing you will learn about this game as well is save early and often. Kind of like Skyrim in that respect.
Get that bloody mutt out of the larder.
But mistress, it won't let us near.
If I can't get into that larder, I'll skin both of you useless elves. I swear it.
Calm down, good woman. We've come to help.
You and you. Your bloody mongrel keeps getting into my larder. That beast should be put down.
Nuh-uh. He's not a mongrel, he's a pure-blood Mabari.
A blight wolf is what he is. How am I supposed to work like this?
Oh dear. Mistress, calm down, please.
That's it. I'll quit. Inform the turner. I'll go and cook at some nice estate in the Banorn.
Nan, please. We'll get the dog. Calm down.
Just get him gone. I've enough to worry about with a castle full of hungry soldiers. You two, stop standing there like idiots. Get out of the way.
Man, she's mean.
Oh, look at that mess. How did he even get in here?
What a smart boy you are! Oh, yes you are. Yes you are.
Oh, encourage the hound, why don't you? No wonder he keeps giving Nan fits. It does seem like he's trying to tell you something. Wait, did you hear that?
And the dog's name is Rufus. R-U-F-U-S. Rufus.
Going. Yes.
Not bad.
All right. Yes. Going.
Huh.
And I'm off.
All right. Going.
Huh.
All right. Going.
And I'm off.
Yes. Going.
Huh.
All right. Going.
Giant rats? It's like the start of every bad adventure tale my grandfather used to tell. Your hound must have chased them in through their holes. Looks like he wasn't raiding the larder after all.
Let's see. It certainly looks that way.
Those were rats from the Kokari Wilds. Best not to tell Nan. She's upset enough as it is. But seeing as you've got your Mabari well in hand, I'll be on my way. I'm to prepare for the arrival of more of the Jarl's men.
Loot. And I've forgotten so much about this game. Okay.
There he is, as brazen as you please, licking his chops after helping himself to the roast, no doubt.
He was actually defending the larder from rats. Big rats. So...
What? Rats? Not the large grey ones.
They'll rip you to shreds, they will.
See, now you've gone and scared the servants. I expect those filthy things are dead.
my faithful warhound made sure it was safe.
Oh, I bet that dog led those rats into there to begin with. don't even start with the sad eyes. I'm immune to your so-called charms. Here then, take these pork bits and don't say that Nan never gives you anything. Bloody dog. Thank you, my lord. Now we can get to work. That's right, you two. Quit standing about.
Alright. Now we get to save it one more time, because I have accidentally proceeded beyond this point without doing everything before, and I want to try to get everything done before...
Success!
Yeah! What did I gain access to? A sack. 6 copper pieces and an iron ring. So, money. And more elf fruit. Any more shinies? Nope. Alright. Then we shall proceed. That's where we took our dog. Alright, we haven't gone down here yet. Okay.
We will serve you while the Terran is away.
Okay. There's nothing else really there. Do we go up to there or down? Oh, well. Hey.
Over with.
More elf root. Okay, up I think is from where we came. That I think... I don't want to accidentally leave the area. Yeah, this is just the main hall area. Oh, another locked door.
It's done, naturally.
And that's why I took on lockpicking. An iron mace.
Moving on.
Injury kit.
And done.
More elf root. Got tons of elf root.
Good evening, my lord.
Good evening. That looks like it's one that would lead to a new area. I don't want to leave this area yet. Nope. Oh, hey. Alright. I'll read the codexes on my own, unless you guys do want me to read those out loud. But it's basically a lot of like back history and lore for the land, stuff like that.
Evening, my lord.
Oh, there's a shiny I didn't see. The Chant of Light. I believe the Chant of Light is like their version of their Bible.
Maker, prepare a place for us. Redeem our world from sin. Forgive our transgressions.
Maker, forgive us all.
Have you come to pray for your brother and father? I'd be happy to ask for the Maker's blessings with you.
If it'll make you feel better.
Would it not make you feel better?
Dang. I'm just feeling frustrated.
Because of your brother's departure?
I should be going with him.
Your insight and cleverness would be of great aid. But your father doubtlessly fears risking both his children in battle. I will pray for the safety of your father and your brother. Join in if your heart compels you. Creator of the sky, the land, and the sea. Hear your people in our time of need.
Make her watch over us.
Let no man have cause to fear the shadows. Let their souls be lifted upon your return. So let it be.
Make it forgive us all.
There now. I'll be keeping a vigil tonight. You're welcome to come. There are many more who must receive the Maker's blessings before they leave. If you would excuse me.
I should go anyway.
We shall talk once the soldiers have departed.
Okay. Those are not doors. Okay. Gone through all of those. And that one, and that one. Have we gone everywhere? I swear there's more people to talk to. Okay.
I'm sorry, but I believe your father wishes to talk to the Arl and myself alone.
I'll leave you alone then.
Until we speak again.
Good evening, my lord.
That's what toggles between. It's the D-pad. Okay. So, who else is there to talk to? Have I gone out the big doors yet? Okay, I can't go out there. Oh, here's a door.
It's done, naturally. Over with.
Just tons of elf root. Oh, another door.
Moving on.
Oh,
Success.
deep mushrooms. Oh, we know. You're such a good dog. Oh, pet Rufus. Oh, little buddy. Little buddy. I guess that's everything to do there. Have we gone down this way? I think we have. Okay. Yep, that's the church. Okay, I think it's time to proceed. Ah, this is an encounter we haven't done yet. Because I want to say, and I don't remember.
And my dear Bryce bought this back from Orlais last year. The Marquis who gave it to him was drunk, I understand, and mistook Bryce for the king. Ah, here is my younger son. I take it by the presence of that troublesome hound of yours that the situation in the kitchen is handled.
Nan's head exploded and my hound ate off. Ate the kitchen staff.
Well, at least one of us will have had a decent dinner. Perhaps your hound left something I can feed my guests. Darling, you remember Lady Landra, Ban Lawrence's wife?
I think we last met at your mother's spring salon.
Weren't you drunk?
I'm so proud of my pup's mastery of tact and diplomacy.
Well, it was a lovely salon, from what little I remember.
Which wouldn't be much, considering we had to pour you into the carriage afterwards.
You remember my son, Dyron. He's riding with your father tomorrow.
It's good to see you again, my lord.
I'd rather be riding with him myself.
You will be missed.
And this is my lady-in-waiting, Iona. Do say something, dear.
It is a great honor, my lord. I have heard many wonderful things about you.
Don't look now, Eleanor. But I believe the girl has a crush on your lad.
Lady Landra.
Hush, Landra. You'll turn the poor thing scarlet.
Perhaps we shall speak alone sometimes, Iona.
As it pleases you, my lord.
I think perhaps I shall rest now, my dear. Dyron, I will see you and Iona at supper.
Perhaps we'll retire to the study for now.
Good evening, your lordship.
You should say goodbye to Fergus while you have the chance.
Did you know that there's a Grey Warden here?
Yes, your father mentioned that. You haven't got it into your head that you want to be recruited.
Would that be so bad?
There's enough here at the castle to occupy you. I don't need you off chasing danger like your brother.
Well then why can't I go with Father and Fergus?
I know it's difficult to stay in the castle and watch others ride off, but we must see to our duties first. You understand that, don't you?
What if they fall without me? No, I could make a difference.
You are here. Trust me, you'll get your chance for excitement soon enough.
Are you staying at the castle?
For a few days. Then I'll travel with Lady Landra to her estate and keep her company for a time. Your father thinks my presence here might undermine your authority.
As you wish.
Good. I was worried you might be nervous about running the castle alone. I needn't have been concerned.
I should go.
I love you, my darling boy. You know that, don't you?
I love you too, Mom.
Go do what you must, then. I will see you soon.
Okay, I think that interaction went about as good as I could hope. Okay, another door we haven't gone into.
It's done, naturally.
That one has nothing in it.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Don't think so.
Ah.
Are you daft?
I am not daft. Alright, we're getting close to the point where the game makes me proceed further. So it is if we go into that door. So we don't want to go in there quite yet. I just want to... There's some other people we can talk to, I
Don't think so.
Okay, just not here. Oh. These all required keys too. Did we check all the doors? Yeah, there's only 2 in here. Got it. Alright, that's Mom. Is it here? We can talk to somebody at some point to do something that I really want to do.
Good evening, my lord.
Oh, we haven't been in here yet. Steal the books.
Good evening, my lord.
Hello, teacher.
Hello, my dear boy. By chance, I am beginning to teach these young squires about your family's history.
Do we have to? History is boring.
Boys, you are referring to the Couslands, the very family in whose castle you live. Show some respect.
Still the same taskmaster, I see.
If the mind is not exercised, it withers just as the body does. Perhaps you'd care to join me in teaching the lesson?
Yeah, let's do it.
Wonderful. Oh, the Cousland history is long indeed. Where shall we start?
We predate the founding of the kingdom, yes?
Well, I'm glad some of my lessons don't disappear into that yawning chasm between your ears, young man.
Your lecturing does lead to yawning.
A pity you don't spend the same care whetting the edge of your mind as your tongue. At any rate, your family has held the tournure of High Ever since before King Calenhad united Ferelden. In fact, Tierna Elethea Cousland battled Calenhad to maintain High Ever's independence.
We opposed the king?
The Couslands are ardent royalists now, but at that time, Calenhad was unknown and considered dangerous by many. When Calenhad's army reached High Ever, Tierna Elethea led the local bands against him. Obviously, Calenhad won.
And Callahan let us keep the tournure.
Calenhad wished to unite Ferelden, not conquer it. After Elethea's men were defeated, Calenhad asked her to swear fealty. The boulder where they held council still stands today as a memorial of that event.
Tell about our relationship with Arl Howe.
The history between the Couslands and the Howes reaches back to the Orlesian occupation.
Go on.
During the rebellion against Orlais, several battles were fought near High Ever. The port village of Harper's Ford was the tourneur's center. Its Arl was Tarleton Howe. Though nearly 90, he was still as sharp and bitter as cheap ale. Your grandfather openly supported the rebellion, but Howe sided with Orlais. Your family was forced to seize Harper's Ford before it was all over.
We fought the Howes?
Your grandfather couldn't afford to lose Harper's Ford. In keeping the town, your family drove Orlais from its lands. The Howes eventually joined the rebellion, when all of Ferelden united behind King Merrick and General Logain. Just as now we united behind Merrick's son, King Cailan, to fight the Darkspawn.
Time to end this lesson, I think.
Thank you for indulging an old man.
Oh, does that mean we have to listen to you now?
Silence! I will not have you two becoming smart-mouthed hooligans. Perhaps you should go. I doubt they need any more distraction. I'm just going to settle in here and apparently just talk to myself.
Okay. There's more people to talk to, I know it! Alright, there's that. Oh, the X's are things that we can do, I think. That's what I need to do, is follow the X's. That makes sense. It makes sense.
Oh, my lord, we were just,
Playing cards.
Well, the treasury's safe. I'm not even sure why the Terran stationed us here.
Did my father fear someone would steal something?
I don't know. Nobody has come to look at the treasury.
Who has the key to the treasury?
The Terran, and perhaps the Tanner? Honestly don't know, my lord.
Then perhaps you'd better get back to work.
Yes, my lord. Thank you, my lord.
Are you daft?
Alright. And we gotta find the next X to go to. Looks like there's one down and to the left here. No, we've already done that too. Well... I think at some point I can talk to that one girl alone, and then I spend the night in her room instead of my room, and that's what I'm trying to find out how to do. I just don't remember how that worked out. Alright, there's no X on that one.
A whole Darkspawn army in the south? Surely it can't be true.
We will serve you while the Terran is away.
Good evening, my lord.
You should say goodbye to Fergus while you have the chance.
No, it's not for me.
I will see you soon.
Don't think so. Are you daft?
Okay. I'm just gonna proceed because I don't really think it's like a great plot point anyway. I just wanted to do it because it's fun. So we're just gonna go ahead and continue here.
Is there really going to be a war, Papa? Will you bring me back a sword?
That sword, Oren. And I'll get you the mightiest one I can find, I promise. I'll be back before you know it.
I wish victory was indeed so certain. My heart is disquiet.
Don't frighten the boy,
And I have
love.
claw
I
hands.
speak the truth. And here's my little brother to see me off. Now dry your eyes, love, and wish me well.
No darkspawn can harm Fergus.
He is as mortal as anyone, despite his refusal to believe.
Now, love, no need to be grim.
Wish I could go with you.
I wish you could come. It'll be tiring killing all those darkspawn myself.
Surely your father would not place both his heirs in danger?
Mother and father have been fighting about it for days. It's too bad. I could have used you at my side.
You'll be missed, brother.
If it's any consolation, I'm sure I'll freeze in the southern rain and be completely jealous of you up here, warm and safe.
I am positively thrilled that you will be so miserable, husband.
Did you hear that there's a Grey Warden in the castle?
Really? Was he riding a griffin?
Shh, Oren. Griffins only exist in stories now.
I'd heard that. Did he say why he's come?
He's recruiting.
Oh, if I were a Grey Warden, little brother, I'd have my eye on you. Not that Father would ever allow it.
Do you think the war will be over so quickly?
Word from the south is that the battles have gone well. There's no evidence that this is a true blight, just a large raid.
Could that be true?
I'll see for myself soon enough. Pray for me, love, and I'll be back within a month or two.
I bring a message. Father wants you to leave without him.
Then the Arl's men are delayed. You'd think his men were all walking backwards. Well, I'd better get underway. So many Darkspawn to behead, so little time. Off we go then. I'll see you soon, my love.
I would hope, dear boy, that you plan to wait for us before taking your leave.
Be well, my son. I will pray for your safety every day you are gone.
A good shield would be more useful.
The Maker sustain and preserve us all. Watch over our sons, husbands and fathers, and bring them safely back to us.
And bring us some ale and wenches while you're at it. For the men, of course.
Fergus, you would say this in front of your mother?
What's a wench? Is that what you pull on to get the bucket out of the well?
A wench is a woman that pours the ale in a tavern, Orin. Or a woman who drinks a lot of ale.
Bryce, Maker's breath. I swear it's like living with a pack of small boys.
I'll miss you, mother dear. You'll take care of her, brother, won't you?
You can count on me.
Oh, good. How thrilling to know I'm so well taken care of.
Enough. Enough. Pup, you'll want to get an early night. You've much to do tomorrow.
Okay. He is pretty cool, isn't he? Very sweet young lad. What's wrong, boy? Is someone out there?
My lord, help me! The castle is under attack!
All right. And I'm off. All right. Yes. And I'm off. Have at you then. All right. Yes. All right. And I'm off. Yeah. All right. Yes. Going. All right. Yes. And I'm off. Yes. Going. All right. And I'm off. Going. All right. Yes. All right. And I'm off. Going. Yes. Farewell to you.
Level up!
Darling, I heard fighting outside and I feared the worst. Are you hurt?
I was about to ask you that.
They never got through the door, thanks to you. A scream woke me up. There were men in the hall, so I barred the door. Did you see their shields? Those are Howl's men. Why would they attack us?
We do have a history with them. Train voice. I don't know, Mother, but we need to get out of here.
Have Have you seen your father? He never came to bed.
Maybe he stayed up with Arl Howe. Arl Howe.
We must find him.
Maybe you should stay here.
I most certainly will not. I am no Orlesian wallflower. Give me a sword and I'll use it. Now let's go.
Oh, there's my health. Okay, so let's level up. Oh, I forgot I could level up you. Strength and Constitution are both very important for Mr. Mabari Hound. I accept. Alright, I want... crit my dex. And... ooh, what's my other option here? Coercion. Yeah, this one. Okay, which one, bonuses do... Dual strike. I think flurry is actually better. Okay,
yes.
There we go. That's my new move.
Perhaps we can salvage something.
Way ahead of you, Mom.
Some of your father's belongings.
Over with.
Okay. No short swords? I thought I could have had short swords by this point in the game.
No! My little Oren! What manner of fiend slaughters innocents?
Good night, Proof. Sorry we kind of leave it on such a bad note. I know you like that little guy. I'll make them pay.
Oh, he's not even taking hostages. He means to kill all of us. Oh, poor fuckers. Let's go. I don't want to see this.
Time for more practice. Going. All right. Huh. Going. Yes. Huh. All right. And I'm off. Going. All right. And I'm off.
What a little boy you are.
What was that? No flee for this.
How dare you?
And I spent most of that battle just like standing there stunned.
Oh, dear lad.
Moving on.
I'm so sorry. Come to me. If she hadn't been here.
And... done.
Can you hear the fighting? Hal's men must be everywhere.
How can we get out of the castle?
The servants' passage leads out from the larder. But we must find your father first. The front gates. That's where your father must be.
Let's go.
If Hal's men are inside, they must already control the castle. We must use the servants' entry in the larder to escape. Do you hear me?
I hear you.
Then let us be swift.
The castle has fallen! I'm getting out of here!
Don't be a coward! Stand and fight!
Yes, my lord! Here they come!
Time for more practice. Going. And I'm off.
Good day to you.
Going.
We'll see you
All
when
right.
you're bleeding.
And I'm off.
Ball!
Yes.
Blast you!
All right. Yes. And I'm off. Yes. Going. Yes.
Come and face me if you dare.
We're under
Yes.
attack!
Going.
Ball!
All right.
Blast you!
Yes. And I'm
Bring
off.
it on!
Going. Yes.
The Cousins will not fall to the like of you.
And I'm off. All right.
I love the finishing moves in this game.
You did well, my dear.
Oh, the loot.
We'll have to go around.
Yes, and I'm off. Going. All right, and I'm off. Going. Yes, all right. And I'm off. Going. And I'm off. All right. Yes, and I'm off. All right. I'll cut you down. I'll run you through.
Nothing else to lose.
Now let's see. Which one first?
Yes,
and I'm off. All right. Going.
This is for my Oran.
All right. Yes, and I'm off. All right. Yes, and I'm off. Yes.
Where is everyone else?
And I'm off.
Okay. I know somewhere here is the Kuzlin Vault, which is that one that we went to before. You know what? Let's
Now let's see. Which one first?
go to our waypoint.
Going. Well, yes. Going. And I'm off. All right.
And back.
Yes. All right. Going. And I'm off. Yes. And I'm off. All right. Yes. Greetings. Going.
No running from me, you little asshole.
All right. And I'm off. Going. Yes.
No more loot.
And I'm off. All right. Going. Yes. All right. Yes. And I'm off. Going. And I'm off. All right. Yes.
The dogs will die on your corpse.
And I'm off. Yes.
Bull! Blast you!
You.
There we go.
Yes. And I'm off.
Go, man the gate. Keep those bastards out as long as you can. Your ladyship, my lord, you're both alive. I was certain Hal's men had gotten through.
They did get through.
They killed Oriana and Oren. I can't believe. Are you injured?
Don't worry about me, ladyship. Thank the Maker you two are unharmed. When I realized what was happening, it was all I could do to shut the gates. But they won't keep Hal's men out long. If you've another way out of the castle, use it quickly.
We need to find Father.
When I last saw the Terran, he'd been badly wounded. I urged him not to go, but he was determined to find you. He went towards the kitchen. I believe he thought to find you at the servants' exit in the larder.
Bless you, Sir Gilmore. Make her watch over you.
Make her watch over us all.
Okay. So make a left. And then into this door?
Not happening.
We're getting close to the treasury. The Kuzlan family blade lies inside. Here, darling, take my key. That blade cannot fall into Hal's hands. It should sever his treacherous head.
It's done, naturally.
Two card players.
Over with.
Not bad armor. Okay, now it's time to equip. Okay, and I can still have the dagger on. Okay. Oh, that's so much better.
Hello. Have at you then.
Yes, all right.
I need to have a word with you.
Going.
Don't
all right.
tempt
All right.
Bull! Blast you!
And I'm off. Yes.
Come on, people. Out of the way so I can get the loot. No loot to be had. Alright.
Let's wipe them out quickly.
That's what keeps getting me is the pinning shot.
All right. And I'm off.
On the shirt.
Yes. Thank you.
All right. Blast you! Hold it. You'll bleed for this. You'll bleed for this.
All right. Moving on.
Thought I saw another shiny. Guess I didn't. Okay.
Die, scum!
Going. Yes. And I'm off.
Blighted little thief.
All right. And I'm off.
That might
Yes.
work.
Going. And I'm off. Going.
You know, this game, they did a lot better job than I remember with the ambient sound for like all the fighting and stuff that's going on in the background. Wait, no, that's back in the sleeping quarters. We need to get all the way across town. And now I'm running around in a circle. So forward and to the right. Okay, but that's fire. Okay. So we need to go through the hall, out the other side.
Now let's see, which one first?
There we go.
Good day to you. And I'm off. Nathan, get out! And I'm off. Yes. So? Yes. And I'm off. Yes. All right.
All right.
We must get out! They're slaughtering everyone!
Well, hope they don't die. No, they just disappear.
Now let's see, which one first?
We must out! They're slaughtering everyone!
And I'm off. Yes. What do you want? All right. Going. And I'm off. Yes. Yes. Huh. Going. Going. And I'm off. Huh. Yes. Huh. Going. All right. Bleed for this.
I will kill them all myself.
Man, that was quite the door jam. All right, where am I going now? Forward and then to the left, it looks like. To the right.
Die! Let's wipe them out quickly. Absolutely. All right. Yes. We're under attack.
This guy fighting with a hammer?
Yes. Go. And I'm off. All right. All right. Yes. All right. And I'm off for this. All right. Yes. Going. And I'm off.
Almost let my HP die there. That would have been
There is
bad.
hope yet.
That would have been very bad.
There, you both are. I was
Bryce.
wondering when you would get here.
Maker's blood, what's happening? You're bleeding.
Owl's men found me first. almost did me in right there.
Why is How doing this? Yeah, why is How doing this?
He can't get away with this. The king will...
Bryce, we must get you out of here.
I won't survive the standing, I think.
That's not true. You'll be fine.
Ah, my boy. If only Will can make it so.
Once Hal's men break through the gate, they will find us. We must go.
Someone must reach Fergus. Tell him what has happened.
And take vengeance.
Yes. Vengeance.
Bryce, no. The servants' passage is right here. We can flee together, find you healing magic.
The castle is surrounded. I cannot make it.
I'm afraid the Turn is correct. Howe's men have not yet discovered this exit, but they surround the castle. Getting past will be difficult.
You are Duncan, then? The Grey Warden?
Yes, your ladyship. The Turn and I tried to reach you sooner.
My younger son helped me get here. Maker be praised.
I am not surprised.
Are you gonna help us, Duncan?
Whatever is to be done now, it must be quick. They are coming.
Duncan, you are under no obligation to me, but I beg you, take my wife and son to safety.
I will, your lordship, but I fear I must ask for something in return.
Anything.
What is happening here pales in comparison to the evil now loose in this world. I came to your castle seeking a recruit. The Darkspawn threat demands that I leave with one.
I understand.
Are you talking about me?
You fought your way to me through Howe's men. I think the Maker's intention is clear. I will take the Tyrna and your son to Ostagar to tell Fergus and the king what happened. Then, your son joins the Grey Wardens.
So long as justice comes to Howe. I agree.
When I offer you a place within the Grey Wardens, fight with us.
I accept your offer. My duty is to take vengeance on Arl Howe.
We will inform the king, and he will punish Howe. I'm sorry, but a Grey Warden's duties take precedence even over vengeance.
Howe thinks he'll use the chaos to advance himself. Make him wrong, bub. See that justice is done. Our family always does our duty first. The Darkspawn must be defeated. You must go. For your own sake and for Ferelden's.
I will, Father. For you.
We must leave quickly, then.
Bryce, are you sure?
Our son will not die of Howe's treachery. He will live and make his mark on the world.
Darling, go with Duncan. You have a better chance to escape without me.
Eleanor.
Hush, Bryce. I'll kill every bastard that comes through that door to buy them time. But I won't abandon you.
I love you both so much.
Then live, darling. Become a Grey Warden and do what is right.
I'm so sorry it's come to this, my love.
We had a good life and did all we could. It's up to our children now.
Then go, pup. Warn your brother. Know that we love you both. You do us proud.
They've broken through the gates. We must go now.
Goodbye, darling.
Man, this game got very dark very quickly. It has just been so long since I've played this game. I mean, it's... I don't know. Very feely, I guess is the best way to say this.
We will be traveling south through the hinterlands to the ruin of Ostagar, on the edges of the Korkari Wilds. The Tevinter Imperium built Ostagar long ago to prevent the Wilders from invading the northern lowlands. It's fitting we make our stand here, even if we face a different foe within that forest. The King's forces have clashed with the Darkspawn several times, but here is where the bulk of the Horde will show itself. There are only a few Grey Wardens within Ferelden at the moment, but all of us are here. This blight must be stopped, here and now. If it spreads to the north, Ferelden will fall.
Ho there, Duncan.
King Kaelan. I didn't expect
a royal welcome? I was beginning to worry you'd miss all the fun.
Not if I could help it, Your Majesty.
Then I'll have the mighty Duncan at my side in battle after all. Glorious. The other wardens told me you'd found a promising recruit. I take it this is he?
Allow me to introduce you, Your Majesty.
No need, Duncan. You are Bryce's youngest, are you not? I don't think we've ever actually met.
Yes, I am, and I bring important news.
Is it about your father? Your brother has been concerned about him.
He's not coming. He died when our castle was taken.
Dead? What do you mean? Duncan, do you know anything about this?
Terran Cousland and his wife are dead, Your Majesty. Arl Howe has shown himself a traitor and overtaken High Ever Castle. Had we not escaped, he would have killed us and told you any story he wished.
I can scarcely believe it. Well, how could he think he could get away with such treachery? As soon as we are done here, I will turn my army north and bring Howe to justice. You have my word.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
No doubt you wish to see your brother. Unfortunately, he and his men are scouting in the wilds.
I am not eager to tell him, Your Majesty.
Of that, I have no doubt. You will see him again once the battle is over, I am certain. I apologize, but there's nothing more I can do. All I can suggest is that you vent your grief against the Darkspawn for the time being.
So long as Ara Howe pays, I'm happy.
I'm sorry to cut this short, but I should return to my tent. Loghain waits eagerly to bore me with his strategies.
Your uncle sends his greetings and reminds you that Redcliffe forces could be here in less than a week.
Ha! Eamon just wants in on the glory. We've won 3 battles against these monsters, and tomorrow should be no different.
I didn't realize things were going so well.
I'm not even sure this is a true blight. There are plenty of Darkspawn on the field, but alas, we've seen no sign of an archdemon.
Disappointed, Your Majesty?
I'd hoped for a war like in the tales. A king riding with the fabled Grey Wardens against a tainted god. But I suppose this will have to do. I must go before Loghain sends out a search party. Farewell, Grey Wardens.
What the king said is true. They've won several battles against the Darkspawn here.
He didn't seem to take the Darkspawn very seriously.
True. Despite the victory so far, the Darkspawn horde grows larger with each passing day. By now, they look to outnumber us. I know there is an archdemon behind this, but I cannot ask the king to act solely on my feeling.
Why not? He seems to regard the Grey Wardens highly.
Yet not enough to wait for reinforcements from the Grey Wardens of Orlais. He believes our legend alone makes him invulnerable. Our numbers in Ferelden are too few. We must do what we can, and look to Terran Loghain to make up the difference. To that end, we should proceed with the joining ritual without delay.
What do you mean? What ritual?
Every recruit must go through a secret ritual we call the Joining in order to become a Grey Warden. The ritual is brief, but some preparation is required. We must begin soon.
I need to find
You
Fergus.
heard what the king said. He is scouting in the wilds and beyond contact. Be patient. He will return.
Why is this ritual so secret?
The Joining is dangerous. I cannot speak more of it except to say that you will learn all in good time. Until then, you must trust that what is done is necessary.
What do you need me to do?
Feel free to explore the camp here as you wish. All I ask is that you do not leave it for the time being. There is another Grey Warden in the camp by the name of Alistair. When you're ready, seek him out and tell him it's time to summon the other recruits. Your hound can stay with me while I attend to some business. The Grey Warden tent is on the other side of this bridge. You will find us there should you need to.
Alright, and with that, I'm going to go ahead and call it a day. We will pick up in Ostagar in the next stream. So, well, probably not the next stream. I think we're going to go back to Doom tomorrow and play this probably on the weekends. So yeah, have a good night.